We have seen the different tools used in the filing practice, the fitting practice, and we have also seen where each tool can be used. Now my colleague will further explain to you how the different fitting operations can be performed on a workpiece to get a certain output from the fitting operation.
This is the raw material, two raw materials I am going to use for open fit. By this I am going to make this fit. This is the finished product of the open fit. So for going to make this open fit, there are so many steps are there. That steps one by one I will show the demo. After cutting the raw material, this edges, it is having some excess materials are there. That material, it will scratch your hands. Extra material or unwanted material, we can call it as a burr. So remove this burr. I am going to take this 14 inches bastard file. In this file, there are different parts are there in the file. 14 inches bastard file flat. This is called it as the handle. This is called it as the tank portion. This is the heel position. This is the edge of the file. This is the face of the file. This is the edge. So from here to here, this is called as the effective length of the file. Hold your workpiece like this in the left hand and hold your file in the right hand. Then remove the excess material or unwanted material like this. This is called it as the deburring process. The second step, we have to go for the flatness and right angle filing. After the deburring, the workpiece we have to clamp in the benchwise. We have to roll this handle slowly. So clamp the workpiece as tight, and this workpiece should be parallel to the jaw plate and perpendicular also. Should be parallel and perpendicular to the jaw plates. If you are not clamping properly like this, if you are not clamping properly, this angle, if any angle is there in the clamping, it will not give you the proper flatness and right angle you will never achieve. So that we have to watch carefully and clamp it properly in the benchwise. Right. This is the workpiece clamped parallelly and perpendicular to the jaw plate. The lines you will get in the both the direction, that is called it as a double cut file. So I am going to get the double cut file. Before going to file, how to hold the file in the hand, as well as how to stand in the position and the leg position we have to show properly. First, holding the file, this handle you have to hold in the right hand palm. Then the left hand, the edge you have to hold here like this, and the left hand should be 90 degree. Then you have to hold the file like this. This is the position how they have to hold the file. Then the body position should be approximately 45 degree, the body position. Leg position, left leg has to 70 degree, right leg has to be 30 degree. This is the hand position, body position, leg position. This we have to take care the initial step. See, there are three different types of filing methods are there. One is the straight filing. If the file is 90 degree to the workpiece, that is called it as a straight filing. This is called it as a straight filing. This file full length it has to pass the workpiece. Full length, we have to move the file. This is called as a straight filing. Second method, the cross filing. Cross filing both the sides, right side and left side, both the sides we have to do the cross filing. Initially, this is the left side. We have to stand the left side approximately 45 degree our body, and the leg position, hand position always same for 3 methods. So this is the cross filing. The file angle and the workpiece angle should be 15 degree. File angle and the workpiece. Workpiece is kept as a constant, but the file should be 15 degree angle. So like this we have to do the file. This is called as a cross filing. In this cross filing, only the hand movement should be there, not in the total body movement. You should not do like this. This is the wrong procedure. You should not do like this. Only hand position only you have to show. Hand movement only should be there, not in the body movement. Only hand movement. So this is called it as a cross filing. And the right side also you have to stand the body. Body should be in the right side 45 degree. I'm changing the direction. Then hand position same. What I told for the left side, the hand position is same and the leg position also the same. You have to do the cross filing. This is called it as a cross filing. In this workpiece, after filing, it has to be in the workpiece should be diamond shape has to come in the workpiece. This is called it as a cross filing. Next one, the third method is the drag filing. Hold the file. The right hand it should be the handle, palm in the handle. Left hand, the edge you have to hold. And if you are doing like this, this is called it as a drag filing. Again I will tell you, straight filing, this is called as a straight filing. If you are standing in an angle 45 degree body and the hand should be 90 degree, leg should be 70 and 30, left 70, right 30. If you are doing in the angle, that is called as a cross filing. This file and the workpiece is constant, file should be 15 degree. This is called as a cross filing. Third one, drag filing. Hold like this. If you are doing like this, this is called as a drag filing. These are the 3 different methods of filing. Now, I am going to do the cross filing. In our engineering field, in all the mechanical workshops, they are following the cross filing methods. See, for 1 minute, continuously they have to do 40 strokes. 40 strokes per minute only we have to do. That is the constant filing method. For 1 minute, 40 strokes. Strokes in the sense of forward and return is called as a 1 stroke. So 40 strokes we have to do. File for 5 minutes left side, then go for the right side for 5 minutes. Again left side for 5 minutes. Again right side for 5 minutes. While doing the filing, easily you can feel where is the high points. So that high points only we have to feel. While doing the filing itself, we have to feel the high points and we have to concentrate on the high points only. So like this, you will get the diamond finish, diamond shape crosses. You have to get in the workpieces. Like this, if you are doing, easily you can achieve the flatness. For checking the flatness, now I am going to check the workpiece, the flatness, it is there or not, I am going to check. This is called as a tri-square. In this tri-square, this is the blade, this is the base. For checking the flatness, in this tri-square, we can check the flatness, straightness and 90-degree we can check. This is a tri-square. Now, I am going to check whether the workpiece is flat or not. While checking only one side, I did only one side. For that, I am going to check this only one side. I am going to use the blade. This blade, you have to keep like this. Keep the workpiece and the tri-square in front of your eyesight. Check like this. If there is no gap, that is called as a 100% flatness is there. If any gap is there, wherever the tri-square it's touching the high points, if any gap is there, the tri-square will touch only the high points. That high points only, then we have to concentrate and we have to go for the again same the method whatever I discussed now, the same method we have to file. After filing, there are some materials is there in the sides, so you have to go for the deburring. So deburr it all the sides. Now you check the first side, whatever we did, the first side keep as a reference, but the base in the reference. Then you check the flatness is there or not. And right angle also we can check like this. Now I have to concentrate only this side. Again clamp the workpiece parallel and perpendicular to the jaw plates. Again concentrate only in the high points. Now you check once again with the base, with the reference, and check the right angle. The same way we have to go for the third side. Now check the workpiece whether it is having right angle or not. Then go for the fourth side. All over the four sides we have to go for the filing. Make the flatness right angle. This is the method how we have to file. The filing position and the standing position, hand position should be exactly we have to follow. Otherwise, body pain, hand pain, leg pain will come. That pains also we can call it as a accident only. Injuries. Injuries we should never get while working. Then check the workpiece properly like this. Four sides, right angle and flatness is achieved. So one piece has completed. Then we have to cross check the given dimension. The given dimension is 50 square. So 50 square we have to cross check the dimension. As per the dimension we have to finish the workpiece. This is the next step, going to mark the workpiece. In the marking we have to use the angle plate and the vernier height gauge. This is the angle plate. This angle plate, it is having 90 degrees. The angle is 90 degrees in the angle plate. This is the face of the angle plate. This is called as a vernier height gauge. In this vernier height gauge, this is the base, this is the main scale, this is the vernier scale, this is the adjustment screws. Like a scale only, this vernier height gauge also. In this, now I am going to set 50 mm, like this. I have to adjust 50 mm and we have to set the 50 mm in the height gauge. Slowly you have to tighten the screws. Now from here 0 is there. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Exactly 50, I set the 0 of the vernier scale. Now tighten the screws. Don't tighten it more, otherwise the screw thread will go. So we have to tighten as much as we have to tighten these two screws. This is called as the scriber in the vernier height gauge to mark the lines in the metal workpiece. Now this is our workpiece. We are going to butt the workpiece in the angle plates. And go for the marking of the angle plates. Marking like this. It has to visible properly. This is the marking, is the required marking as per the given drawing as marked in the workpieces. Both the workpiece we have to go for the marking. This is called as a dot punch. This angle is 60-degree dot punch angle. In this dot punch, use the hammer. This is the engineer's hammer. 250-gram hammer, ball peen hammer. This is called as a ball peen. This shape is called as a peen. So this is called as a ball peen hammer. This is the eye of the hammer, eye. This is the peen. This is the face of the hammer. This is the handle. These are parts of this hammer. So use the ball peen hammer, 250 grams. Engineer's hammer. Hold the dot punch in your left hand. Right hand, hold your hammer. This face, you have to keep it down in the hammer. Hold like this. Then, in the marking, two intersecting points are there. In the marking, two intersecting points are there. In the intersecting points, you have to keep this dot punch exactly. Then you have to keep the dot punch in a straight, hold the hammer and give only one hit. This is called as a dot punch. While giving only one hit or one single hit, you have to give some force and hit. So this is called as a dot punch. How to put the dot punch in the workpiece? The same way you have to go for the next side also. This is called as a dot punch in the workpiece. After the dot punch, we have to put the drill holes. These holes we can call it as a air vent holes or relief holes. This 2 is the relief holes. Dia 3 drill we have to put. Second workpiece, the same method we have to use the same method, the same marking, dot punch. After the dot punch we have to go for the holes, relief holes. In that second workpiece, this is a female part, this is the male part. In this part we have to go for the chain drilling. We have to go for the chain drilling like this. So marking, dot punch and drilling the holes in this session has completed in the third stage. Female part and the male part is completed, marking, drilling and chain drilling. This is the fourth step. In the fourth step we have to go for the axoing. Clamp the workpiece in the vise parallel and perpendicular to the job plates. Now how to hold the axa frame. See, in this left hand you have to keep the thumbnail inside and hold the axa frame like this. This right hand you have to hold the handle like this, and hand should be 90 degree in the left hand. Now hold it here and slowly go for the axa cutting. Only hand movements, we should not move the body. If you are doing like this is the wrong procedure. You have to move only the hand position, only hand. Slowly go for axoing. If you are doing hurry means you will get tired. So we should not do like that. We have to go very slowly. You have to cut the workpiece. Then next side we have to do the same axoing. So like this we have to go for the axoing. Like this you have to cut the material with axa blade. Now we have to go for the chipping. Use this is call it as the chisel. This is called it as a chisel. This is the head. This is the edge or cutting edge of the chisel. So use the chisel, go for the cutting. Go for the cutting. Now hold straight the chisel, go for, use the hammer. With the hammer the same way, now hit this chain drilling holes. Like this you have to remove the part. This is the slug or waste. We have to remove this material also. Now cut and remove this slug material. Clamp the next side. Remove this parts. This too is a slug part. Like this you have to cut. This is the female part, this is the male part of the open fit. Now this is the final step, fifth step we are going. In this fifth step, we have to go for the filing and finishing. Here, we have to go for the filing. This edges here, we have to file. This edges here, excess material, we have to file. Now, clamp the workpiece in the bench wise, make it tight, then go for the filing. Take 8 inches file, then do slowly file. After the filing, you will get the exact finishing size, whatever in the as per the given drawing, you can finish the part. This is the female part, this is the male part. So, after this completion, all the edges, we should not provide any sharp edges. We have to go for the filing of the edges. So, use the 8 inches file, slowly you file the edges, 1 mm or 0.5. This is 0.5 mm. This is 0.5 mm. Final step, we have to match the fit like this. If you are turning and keep inserting also, it has to enter. Whatever the sides, it has to enter in the side. Like this, it has to enter. There should not have any gap in the fit. This is the final finished product of the